Hey, yo, what's going on with it? Once again, bros, women, bronies, and peg sisters, otakus, Nikki, commodities out there is the one, the only, of course, Mr. Nintendo Sony Freaks 2011, aka Manny Wolverine. Of course, you guys are best interested not towards this channel. And of course, as always, definitely check me out on Twitter and vidme.com/SSPS, excuse me, SSPS4 Anime Manga. I can never get that fucking name right. I don't know why, it's weird. I think it's SSPS. Actually, no, SS Anime PS Gamer Fan. There we go. Anyways, before I begin this real thing real quick, unfortunately, I've been having a really shitty ass Monday this morning. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, first off, I don't know what it was. We ended up getting like some substitute teacher for the past almost week and a half. I've been going to this trade school class. We ended up having a substitute teacher. It's kind of a dick, kind of a little asshole piece of shit. But you know, at the same time, I can agree with a few of the things that he's saying, but for the most part, he was kind of a jerk-off douchebag, unfortunately. And that's kind of a childish teenage way sort of saying, because I'm almost hitting my 30s pretty soon, another year and 3 months from now. But, and just overall, what a fucking, he's pretty much a Neanderthal. That's what he is. I want to be more professional about that. And not only that, when I come back from home, after I was doing my job and stuff, because I know I had to change my schedule. I have to work really early in the morning now. I can't do it in the afternoon anymore. Because that's when my classes are, usually 1 to 5, 1 to 5:30, and after that it's done. So yeah, I got to come home a little bit more later on. But luckily, I was able to get out a little bit earlier because the guy had some stuff he had to do, whatever, business. The jerk-off douchebag substitute. He's going to be there till like fucking Wednesday, so I still got to put up with this all the way till Thursday, because I'm only going there 4 times out of the week. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the only times I don't have to go, thank God. Yeah, but before I get in this PokeAmino app thing getting banned, it was a couple days ago, I think it was like Friday or Saturday. Shout out to Protomar, I actually heard of the news from him. I don't know if you heard it from Shaq News or from some other thing. Unfortunately, his computer broke down. I feel bad for the dude, because this guy, he does this for an actual career, an actual living. He doesn't do like I do a little part-time, little mini hobby job like how I do it. So this whole YouTube platform for him is actually his bread and butter. The way he's paying his bills and his taxes and shit. Me, I could never fucking do that. Even if I had over 100,000 plus subs, I wouldn't have to be able to have the patience to deal with some of these troll pieces of shit like he does on a daily. Other than that, I unfortunately ended up getting a YouTube copyright strike, which for some weird reason said was the first one I ever had. Actually, that's a lie, because way back in 2012, I did this older video. If any of my older subscribers, I think I had about 30 or 50 subscribers way back in 2012. I did this top 10 best Nickelodeon or top 10 best Cartoon Network. It was a while ago. It was like almost 6 years ago, or 5.5, 6 years, give or take. I don't fucking know. It was that. It was like the top 10 Nickelodeon ones. I remember I had Angry Beavers and Rocko's Modern Life on there, and I guess since I played all the commercials and the theme songs for the intros, YouTube gave me a strike at that time. And it says this is my first strike I'm ever getting, so I don't know if the algorithm's just messed up and just all screwed out and broken as all hell. In the words of this other dude named the Gaming Historian, shout out to him, by the way. He does a lot of Marvel DC superhero reviews, by the way. Really cool guy. Mainly DC. But yeah, there's that, unfortunately. I don't know, some troll asshole piece of crap out there decided to thought it was a funny little joke to false flag it, or F flag it, because I can't really say the other thing, because it gets into conspiracy theory shit, which most of it is fucking true. There's that. Or is it, I don't know, there's just some fucking glitch in the system that had that happen. My video got flagged for no fucking reason, which I was still a little bit fucking salty as shit about that. Very fucking angry at that crap. Fuck you, YouTube, you asshole cocksuckers, man. Algorithm, I swear to God. It's still biting me a little bit. Not gonna lie, I'm still a little fucking frustrated at that shit. I was a tiny bit triggered at that fucking crap. Oh my God. Fucking Christ, YouTube, honestly. Man, this is why I'm always on VidMe a little bit more than I am on YouTube these days, to be honest. Even though it's only a Saturday and Sunday I get to go on there, but hey, totally enough time for me to do that shit. Other than that, didn't mean to raise my voice to all my awesome, amazing subscribers and fans out there. I'm not gonna lie, you guys are like my second family to me. But actually, most of the groups that come to see me is either if it's Pokemon related stuff, or if it's not Marvel or DC, but if it's not Pokemon or MLP stuff that you guys come to watch me for, sometimes you'll watch me do let's see, not trailers either, and anime stuff. I know you guys sometimes come in for me for the anime trailer reaction reviews. I know I haven't done those in a while. I'm not sure if I still want to keep posting those up, because yesterday, just the other day, I know the Justice League one came out for a little while, so I wanted to do a reaction to that, but I just had a feeling that Warner Brothers was probably gonna like give a lot of people copyright strikes for that shit, and I heard about 2 other people out there ended up getting slammed by YouTube about that shit. Really, really damn a shame, man, because it's on the trending page, so you can't even fucking react to that shit anymore either. I'm telling you, man. I already know the main reasons. I could get a lot more deeper into the rabbit hole if I wanted to, because I'm a very fucking smart ass man. Not gonna lie, I already know what the corrupted bullshit government does half the time when people are on YouTube, especially with Facebook. Don't even get me fucking started with Facebook or Twitter, because I already know a lot of them work with the FBI, CIA, DEA, NSA, all those other people, and have a lot of bullshit ass corruption that fuck up this country almost constantly. I'm not going to get into that shit because it's very negative and all that, because a lot of that stuff I talked about in my Criticism Guide channel, which, I don't know, I've been off for a year on that, but I might come back to that. I was kind of reconsidering coming back to it, because I did change it to Realization Man, Critical Guy Realization Man now. So, I don't know, I might come back to that eventually, either December or early January, but hot damn, man. Fucking YouTube just kicked me in the balls with a steel-toed boot, man. Honestly, they did. The algorithm did. Other than that, yeah, let's begin with this thing. Oh, and then the Andrew Tate thing. I know that happened about a week and a half ago. This guy who was talking a lot of shit about this UFC kickboxer wrestler, which a lot of you guys know I'm in the UFC. The reason I decided not to give this guy any attention at all is because I used to deal with a lot of complete disgusting-ass, complete typical stereotype jockeys, like in the NBA or NFL, or not NBA and NFL, but like in basketball and sports activities like that, at basketball and football, middle school and high school, I had to deal with a lot of disgusting ass cucks on a daily basis of me liking anime and getting made fun of it all the time on a daily basis. He reminds me of a lot of those douchebag jerk-offs I had to fucking deal with most of the time, saying, oh, if anyone 15 and over likes Dragon Ball Z or anime, they're not really considered a real man. Look here, motherfucker. I already had like 60, 70 other girlfriends, and I pretty much almost had sex with every single one of them. And, a asshole, I didn't want to give him no attention because, you know, this guy wanted attention a week and one day ago, almost a week and a half ago. But the reason I didn't talk about this man, because I used to deal with a lot of pieces of shit like that a lot back in the day. So fuck that dude. I don't care what he does with his attention or whatever. I'm not getting him any other shred of attention other than that. Long story short, I will say this. The bottom line is, don't let haters and people call you loser try to break you down or anything like that. Stay as many positive vibes as you can. And don't let anyone tell you that you can't fucking do nothing. And pursue your own goals and your own dreams. Even if you like a certain thing like video gaming, geek cultures, and comic book shit, and anime stuff, and video games like I do. You know? Honestly, that's a pile of crap. That's a pile of crap that shouldn't be breathing the same air that I breathe. I'll tell you that much for that. That's all I'm saying on that. End of conversation there. So yeah, the PokeAmino app, I couldn't really find that much of it. Oh yeah, and a link to the stories in the description box below. It's on NeoGaf. That's the only thing I could get out of this is Andrew Tate. Yeah, UFC fighter Andrew Tate mocks anime fans. And then someone said, well, this guy totally doesn't look like a jerk, even though it is funny to see him retweeting hentai pictures all this day. And I heard he was like a little bit of a hypocrite because he was a real big fan of South Park. Hello? South Park is animation, you idiot. Freaking dumbass, I swear to God. So yeah, this one was like, I'm going to give you an example of PokeAmino. This is in 2015. And I'll leave the link to Pro Mario's video. He'll explain a lot better than I did. So it says, PokeAmino banned champion gold. So it says, so since the biggest news this week of Pokemon related and all the Pokemon things are on Saturday, I decided to dedicate a blog to one of my favorite Pokemon amino users. So one of the best known amino users, known as Champion Gold, and some of you might know already, was banned from PokeAmino just because of one little bully reporting him. And he decided on how about I make a new one and call it Champion Gold 2.0 so I can stay on Amino, and how I follow my old followers to let them know. So he does decide that, and Champion Gold 2.0 gets banned, reported on PokeAmino, that PokeAmino doesn't look. That's really, really weird. I gotta start that over again. So I can stay on Amino and I follow his old followers. Oh no, I completely skipped that sentence there. I apologize, people. I was just a little bit heated from earlier. So it says, my old followers to let them know. So he does. Hey, let's begin right here. I totally forgot to play that little slideshow thing. Yeah. So he does. Where was I at? Now I'm getting lost at words. This is what happens when I get extremely angry and I'm triggered like a motherfucker. And so this pissed me off really bad. And the worst part is when someone gets reported to PokeAmino, doesn't look at their profile to make sure that it's true that they just ban you without looking into it. I hope you're reading this. I hope you're reading this, owners of PokeAmino, so that you can change your ways, change the way that you ban people, and bring back Champion Gold. He didn't even look at anything wrong. If you keep up with Champion Gold, he has a Twitter account at Champion Gold 1. Anyways, thanks for reading the following Pokemon content. Alright. And to be honest, I think most of them, overall thoughts and opinions, I'm not going to be mad at most of those kids over there. Most of them are a lot of kids and teenagers, children that normally use those most of the time. There are a few adults here and there that use it, like PokeAmino app. I rarely ever use it at all, maybe like once or twice, and I kind of got super bored with it. It just really wasn't my style of communicating with people that much, compared to other places I would go to, other social media networks like Tumblr. Granted, I just started. I was talking a little bit of crap about it, Twitter earlier. That one, Twitter, Tumblr, obviously YouTube, and a couple other places like Steam Community, FoxXFire, DeviantArt, other places like that in general. But overall thoughts and opinions on that sort of situation, it's kind of a little bit messed up. The person got banned for no reason. As for me, cyberbullying, since I'm Generation Y.2, I'm not completely full millennium, I'm probably less than half of that. Cyberbullying never really got to me very much, and I've already explained this a few times, very few handful of videos that I've ever explained. Like when I was a 90s kid, I physically got assaulted and physically bullied and got my ass kicked a couple times, to the point where anyone ever text messaged me at that time, in the early mid-late 2000s, text messaging was extremely very rare and very foreign concept. It wasn't a real big thing until I was about my junior, senior year of high school. Actually, not even my junior, senior year of high school. I think my sophomore year, it might have been when I was in high school when texting got really, really big. Of course, that was during the age when C-Pixel, MySpace, what else was out there? Daily Booth. Places like those were just starting to go on a come up. Started getting extremely super popular and famous on the internet at that time. And YouTube was still a little bit of a tiny little baby at that time. In 05, I remember this. I'm like the grandfather of social media networking. I don't know why. I feel like that sometimes. There's a lot of you, for any of my younger subscribers, you probably don't even know what those websites are. Unless you go on Wikipedia, see how they are now. Because I know MySpace is still around, but it's just a completely different site compared to how it was when I was still in middle school / high school at the time. Oh my god. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, my god. As far as the PokeAmino app, because I know on Proto's video, he said something about they didn't want Poketubers being over there because they give a bad reputation to what Pokemon is all about. I'm not gonna lie, there are a few of them, maybe one or two, besides the typical suspect Verlisify and King Nappy. I don't really care about King Nappy too much. I've said it a few times before in the past. I don't have no hatred to him as a whole character IRL in real life. Maybe he's a real cool ass, chill, laid back dude. Who knows? Compared to his videos, I don't know, because I know I'm subscribed to one of his other friends, which is JYT Gamer, which I've already talked about a lot of my criticism guide channel. You could go to my old videos on him. Real cool ass black dude, really awesome guy for sure. I know he just had his birthday came out 2 weeks ago, so happy birthday to him. I think his real name was supposed to be Trevante, but I don't know him like that IRL, so I don't call him that. I just call him Jay. Other than that, you know, it just depends on, like, some people just got bigger egos and others got smaller egos, and then other people, they just want to clash on the internet 24/7, and they just want to point to everyone that they're the victim of cyberbullying. And to me, I actually thought, to be honest, I know for my younger millennial, like, smaller, like, children and teenager audience, they probably won't understand this very well, because cyberbullying to them on the internet, it probably hurts them, devastates them like a physical punch or a kick to the balls or even a stab or a gun wound probably will hurt them. Obviously, that will hurt a billion times worse, because I unfortunately have been stabbed once. I'm not going to get into that story because it's a little bit brutal. But I will say this, it was extremely freaking painful. I had to stay in the hospital for about 4 months to recover, because I had to get like almost 20 staples on my back. Which I'm never going to show that to you guys because it's kind of graphic. Disgusting too. The only thing I will say is this, it was for a real stupid ass reason, because oh man, it was for a freaking girl. That's all I'll say about that. Other than that, I will say this. Man, I guess some people, they just get really, really offended and they get very triggered on the internet. And I'm not going to even go to that whole LGBT, like, you know, progressive, regressive, feminist, Antifa, like, or microaggressive, transgressive type of groups out there. I've talked about them a few times before. They give me really big ass migraines when I'm done doing videos like those type of things. I don't want to get into those cringe-worthy ass, disgusting content or topics, because that's not what my channel's about. Oh man, all I'll say is this: some people just gotta realize this is the internet. People can make fake ass personas as many times as they want. Unfortunately, I've seen it happen. And I know a couple of my friends in real life. Back in the time when I was still in high school and my freshman year of college, they used to put on these fake persona fronts on Facebook all the time. And it's really, really degrading to their character in real life, because if they meet these people in real life, they're not who they really say they are 110%. And I've seen it. I know it sounds like a very ignorant stereotype type concept or catchphrase, but real does recognize real. It really does. And I'm going to leave it off on that note. And that's it. The links in the description box down below. Cards on the side if you want to see Proto Mario's video, and I'm done here. Peace out once again, bros, women, bronies, and package social talks, dinky commodities out there. I will see you when I see you guys. A good day, have a good night, wherever you are around the world. Don't drink smoke at the same time. Don't take them reckless. Excuse me. Keep it calm, keep it cool, keep it chill, keep it collective out there, and until then, next time, guys. Peace out, ladies and goodbye. Stay tuned, more videos coming soon. Brand new videos on channel almost every single day. Stay in the grind, stay safe, stay healthy, be yourself. Peace out, I'm out like sauerkraut. I'm going to get the hell out of here. Stay tuned more for your content on the channel. Stay tuned for more updates, and of course, as always, stay tuned more for your content, commentary, blogs, and channels such as Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft, PC gaming news, and of course on this side of the room, my anime otaku related excuse me, anime otaku related stories, and of course, as always, my video game article session reviews, such as my video game stories, video game journalistic writing reviews, and of course, as always, my viewpoint and outtake on the video game industry as a whole. And of course, as always, in that side of the room, my overhype reaction review segments, or anything that's MLP and Pokemon fan animation related videos. And last but not least, as always, my Marvel DC movie trailers, video game trailers, and as always, anime otaku related trailers on that side of the room again, possibly, or as just as a sound audio for my regular action review segments. And of course, as always, officially not last but not least, my video responses and rants. Peace out, dudes, goodbye. Take it easy, stay safe. And for anyone who lives here in the United States, have a super early ass Halloween and Thanksgiving. See you guys in the next one. Peace out. I'm gone. Later.